I'm terrified. So I did a video like a day ago, 3 days ago. Okay, I literally thought it was a day ago. Apparently, I cannot remember anything. And basically, it was going over the season 7 trailer and like just the V jump leaks that we saw. Obviously, in the video, they showed off gameplay of HAWKS, and in the V jump leaks, they show his gameplay as well. In one of these, I show it somewhere in here. Where? Yeah, right here. They showed off his abilities in here. I didn't talk too much about it because I kind of wanted to wait until this, so I could get a really good, proper, in-depth look of his stuff. Obviously, it's still not as good as just using him in-game, because then you know just everything. But I looked at all of these. These came out periodically around like almost a day ago. This character is going to be either... Let's just go into his kit. So his ability intro. So his special action, Fierce Wings Flight. While in midair, use dash to fly. So similar to Endeavor, how he works. So if you sprint while you jump, you will start flying. Special action 2, Fierce Wings Transport. You can carry an ally and ascend to safety. So let's play this. Sorry for the crap quality, but it's Twitter, so you know.
In a jiffy.
Don't do anything dumb. Here you go.
So like, okay, so he starts right here, like next to one of the UA like towers, and he's able to go all the way from there to there, and he still looks like he has more charge left. That's really good. And he's also pretty fast while he's doing it. I'm assuming every time you sprint with it, it will use up more charge. That would be balanced. But his movement, he might be the best movement character in the game. Like, I say contenders for that are him, Mirio, and Rapid Bakugo. Rapid Bakugo, the problem with him is he has a lot of... and like, it's very... his stuff is very linear, and unless you're using his alpha to push him back, he's usually pretty slow. Like, he's not this fast. Like, no way. He does not move that fast in the air. But he has a lot of, like, every single one of his moves lets him be mobile. Mirio, again, he can, like, go through things, and then he can use his alpha to, like, fly into the heavens. So you know, I don't know if he has the best movement in the game, but at the very least, he's up there with those three. So he's going to be annoying. Everyone hates fighting Rapid Bakugo. Everyone hates fighting Mirio. This guy is going to be no different. He's going to be annoying to fight because of the fact that he's just going to be everywhere. Unless his cooldown is atrocious, but we'll see. And the fact that you can just pick up an ally and still move as fast.
Don't do anything.
Like, it doesn't look like you slow down at all. I'm assuming you can't use the boost, like the dash. But you can still go pretty fast.
Here you go.
And the person you're carrying can use their skills while you're carrying them, so that's cool. I can't wait for someone to pick up a Strike Deku, take him to the heavens, and then drop him down, and he kills like 20 people. That's gonna be so fun. I hope this ability alone is kind of busted. I really hope they, and again, it's one of those things to where, like, you know, they have to balance him out in some way. So I just hope this is not like crazy. Let's just say that. And the problem again with this character is there's not a lot of characters to shoot him down. Like, let's look at all the range characters. All Might is much better at fighting. He can hit people in the air and you can do good damage, but his range on his alphas are not the craziest. They're good, but they're not insane. He's better for like on the ground targets, like pummeling them because of the shockwave and whatnot. He can still hit airborne targets, but Mount Lady, no, she's very short range with her alphas. Probably about the same as All Might, maybe, or probably a little less. And the fact that her alphas do little to no damage anymore, it makes it kind of worthless. All for One does no damage unless you hit him with a charged alpha, which, unless the Hawks you're fighting is brain dead, is not going to happen. Yellow Deku, his normal shots will do decent, but his charge is not, unless they buff it this patch, which I doubt it, is going to be like non-existent, no reason to use it. I think your best bet is going to be Bakugo, but the problem is Bakugo's alpha is really, it's like pretty short range. And what I mean by that is, like, this is a character that can pick up speed and move very, very quickly, so he can move out of a lot of characters' range, a lot of ranged characters' sights very quickly. So there, and like, again, the character that I'm thinking, like again, Deku, Sniper Deku, but his snipe shot sucks now, so like again, All for One would have been a good one, but again, All for One sucks now. Denki, I guess. There's gonna be a lot of characters that are gonna have trouble with this guy due to how mobile he is. Overhaul might be fine because his alpha is pretty good, but like, you're not hitting Hawks with the beta or gamma again unless he's on cooldown or the Hawks you're fighting is terrible. No way. Like, there's so many moves in the game that you're not gonna be able to land on this guy depending on how frequently he's in the air, and that all depends on his cooldown. So, you know, that's fun, and that's just one skill, by the way, so oh boy. Hawk's ability intro, skill alpha, flight. Shoot a tracking feather. When used in aim mode, the feather flies in a straight line.
Small but mighty. Like my wing? Take them all!
Too slow.
So his alpha has tracking on it. And the reason why this is so annoying and it's because of the fact that
Like
the only character who has tracking on their like projectiles, I'm pretty sure is just Dobby. But you know, we all know Dobby's alpha moves so slowly, but it like hits decently hard and tracks to compensate for how slow it moves.
my wing?
This guy's feathers move really fast, and they have tracking. The good news is it seems to knock you down after like 20 hits. Let's see how many.
Like my wing?
That was like 6, maybe 7 hits. I don't know. Maybe I can't count. These better do like 5 damage per feather. Like I'm not even kidding. If they do anything like 10, 20 per feather, he's broken. Like the fact that he can shoot out so many, and the fact that they have tracking, and the fact that they're quick. And then on top of that, if you do zoom in, they go even faster and go to where you're aiming, so they're more like a traditional like ranged move.
Too slow. Take them all.
This move is so we can tell from this he has a lot of charges of it, and it has tracking, and it moves pretty quickly. This all comes down to damage. If this is doing like 20 per feather, then he's broken. Like, I'm sorry, but like the fact that he can shoot so many, because think about it like Toga's knives if they had tracking. Think about it like that. All right, we're still going. HAWKS ability intros Wind Cross Beta. Charge in the direction you aim. If your charge hits, you enter Free Flight with a special melee attack. Hold the button to cancel Free Flight, so more flying moves for him.
Here I come.
Great, I'm glad he has more,
No
more
way to
mobility.
outrun me.
Yeah, that's great. It's awesome. And then he has an extra move with it. Oh god. So, we also get a good look at the map. You're probably wondering why the map got changed. It's because of this character. Solely because of this character. They want people to be able to get high ground and hit this guy so he doesn't just hit height limit and then like fly around and you just can't do anything about it. That's why they've made like jump pads and bridges in the sky and whatnot, so characters can actually do something against him. On the other map, I guess you're just screwed. I don't know. But yeah, of course, you know, more, and the Free Flight seems to, you know what's funny, this character is reminding me a lot of Toga, if she had wings. Like, I don't know how the beta works exactly, but it seems like similar to Toga's, no? You hit him with the beta and then you enter a, like, pretty good mobility state. And maybe it's one of those where if you hit them again, it resets it so you can do it again for longer. Alpha is just like her alpha, but with tracking. Oh, and we're not done yet, by the way. One more skill. HAWKS ability intro. Skill Gamma. Stormwings. Shoots a feather that spreads on contact. Pinpoints the location of any enemies that are hit and makes them visible to you and your allies. Hold the button to increase projectile speed and add recoil.
Every bit counts.
So
Spread out.
I'm gonna assume this is probably gonna go through walls. I don't. The tracking at the very least is gonna go through walls. Why else would it do a bubble like that? So, you know, cool, great, awesome. I don't know if it's one of those moves to where,
Every bit counts.
like, do the initial impacts do damage, and then they mark the person they hit, and then the bubble marks anyone in the bubble? Or does the entire bubble do damage to anyone in it? We don't know. Also, does the bubble still happen if he like does his gamma like at the ground? So let's just say like there's someone on the inside of UA and you shoot it at the wall. Will the bubble expand from the wall, or will just it shoot feathers? That will be a big difference between how broken this ability is or not. Tracking is already kind of crazy. I get it, it matches his character, but in a game like this,
Spread out.
I didn't even let this whole thing play. I just like,
This is my turn.
oh, never mind. That answers my question. So, yeah, you hit a wall and it,
This is
yeah, if only I played the video longer and didn't talk till after.
my turn.
So you don't even have to hit someone with it. And it hits people through walls, so okay, cool. And it seems to track them for a little while.
That's strength.
And of course the bubble is like huge.
Sense it.
Yeah, I don't know. So you want my honest thoughts? This character seems broken. Depending on how they handle, basically, all his skills seem really, really good. He's got 2 range moves. One of the range moves has tracking, has a like, you know, aimbot on it, and the other one has like a tracking bubble, like a UAV or whatever. So yeah. Then he has movement with a special action and his beta, and really good movement at that. The beta is much slower than a special action, but it's still like free flying. I don't know. I'm very nervous. This character could be really, really bad for the game. Like, I'm dead serious. This character could be the most broken character in the game by like a mile. And I'm happy HAWKS is in the game, and he does look cool and fun, I guess. But as someone who's played this game since day one, and you know, at this point it's been a year since I've played this game, started playing this game, I just can see the skills that this guy is doing until you just straight up, he looks broken. Without even seeing any of the numbers or anything, he looks broken. So to compensate, I hope the reloads and I mean, he's gonna be a rapid. There's no way he's not a rapid. I think they probably talked about that in like maybe like the V jump or something, what his typing is. But if they didn't, he's 99% a rapid. There's no way he's not. So the 250 health will actually in this case be very good for other people fighting him. I think anything over 250 for this guy is just too much. Again, I still stand by the statement that I think like 250 in general is too low, but like if we're gonna keep that, then this guy needs 250. He needs the lowest amount that they have in the game, basically. And then again, it all depends on like, you know, how good are his cooldowns? How much damage do these moves do? You know, Like, is he, if he is doing all of this and he has good cooldowns and good damage, yeah, GG. If you didn't pull Hawks, you just can't play the game, I guess. So, we'll see. I'm praying and hoping. I look at Strike Deku and what he turned into, and I'm like terrified now of every other character that comes out. Mirio, I don't think was broken, but he's annoying as hell. Like, super annoying. And like in the right hands, he can be like an absolute detriment to anyone you fight against. Overhaul is very, very good. Borderline broken, probably broken, just due to how his abilities work, and the fact that they never nerfed him is crazy to me. This guy, I feel like he's gonna be a mixture of both broken and annoying, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Hawks. Currently the game is under maintenance. Will I be summoning for Hawks? I don't know. Probably just because he's broken. But you know, I do really want the Toga Quirk set, so I don't know. I'll count my chickens and see what I decide to do. But regardless, I'm gonna do a video when the new season comes out, going over all the changes and whatnot and etc. Either tonight when the update goes live or tomorrow. Either way, I'm gonna get them out within 24-ish hours after the update goes live. So, you know. It's just, I'm gonna be very busy like today during the whole day basically, so I'm not really gonna get to do anything until like at night. So like I'd probably want to play the game a lot. Like I'm not gonna get to play the game a lot basically. Like I'm gonna get to play the game like a little bit when the game goes live, and then like yeah, like I said, like basically 12 hours after that or so on. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Again, let me know what you guys think of Hawks. I think this is very scary and could be really bad for the game, depending on how they handle this. Already his skills look really broken. So, yeah, let's see. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And yeah, I'll see you all for more Season 7 content. Hopefully, I'm praying it's a good update, man. This game needs it badly.